So, tonight the Milwaukee Bucks beat the Los Angeles Lakers 111 to 104 in what was a matchup, one of the best regular season matchups we've seen between two teams in a long time. Like both of these teams came in 24-4 records. This was in Milwaukee at home, really big crowd, and what Milwaukee did tonight is everyone who closely follows the NBA has known that, the Bucks are good and they have a really, really good team this year. They had a really, really good team last year. They know the Bucks are for real. But to do it on a national stage, tonight's game was on TNT. A lot of people were watching this game. A lot of people were watching this game. And to do what the Bucks did tonight, they didn't blow the Lakers out of the building. No, they were in pretty good control of the game for most of it. But the big thing that they did, the Lakers are the biggest money maker for the NBA. They are, the team that drives the league with their star power. They've got AD, they've got LeBron, they've got everything over there. It's the big city, big market, high profile Los Angeles Lakers, and this team came into Milwaukee with tied for the best record in the league with Milwaukee, and Milwaukee beat them, and they controlled the game from start to finish for the most part. And to do that for the Bucks as a franchise, to beat the Los Angeles Lakers at their peak. Like this Los Angeles Lakers team is extremely good. Like maybe the best team they've had in almost a decade. And the Bucks proved they were, dare I say, the better team tonight. They beat them, they controlled the game, and their superstar, their international player, Giannis Antetokounmpo from Greece, who didn't pick up a basketball until 8th grade, who was a scrawny little kid coming into the NBA, who worked so hard every single year to improve himself, hit 5 threes. The weakness of his game, the biggest weakness of his game, the three-point shot. He came in and he hit 5 threes, a career high for him. He scored 34 points, had 11 rebounds, 7 assists, and for all intents and purposes, he pretty much dethroned LeBron as the best player in the league. And that might be a little hard for some people to, wrap their head around because LeBron has been it for so long, and well deserving, of course, in my opinion. He is at the very least one of the top two players in league history, LeBron James. But tonight signified a changing of the guard in the NBA. Tonight signified that the Milwaukee Bucks are here. They have the best player in the league, and they are on a mission this season. And yes, you can mark it off as regular season basketball. Go right ahead and do that. That's fine. If you want to think that things are that much different in the playoffs, and they certainly are. The playoffs in the NBA are a different animal. But if you want to write them off like that and say tonight's game didn't matter, then go ahead. But what I saw was the Milwaukee Bucks beating a really, really good team and doing it not just like in a really tight, close game, but a game that they pretty much controlled the entire way. Yeah, the lead started to slip away a little bit at the end, but I mean, the biggest reason why the Lakers were able to close the gap is because Middleton and Giannis were both in foul trouble in the third quarter. And they didn't play the majority of the third quarter, and that's when the Lakers really made their big leap. They went from down 21 to down 8, and that was kind of where it stayed about. It was between 8 and 14 points the rest of the game. But yeah, I mean, the Bucks really proved themselves tonight, and not that they had anything to prove, but to the people who were out there who still didn't believe that they were for real, who just chalked everything that they have done so far this season up to a weak schedule or playing in the East or whatever, this was for them. This game was for them. And yeah, it's December. It's a long way to the playoffs, but the Bucks are 25-4, and they're on pace for 73 wins right now. They are. Well, the last game the Bucks played was the quarter mark of the season, I think. So, let's see here. Um, 24. Yeah, 24 times 3, 48. Yeah, about 72, 73 wins or so. They're on pace for that right now. And they have taken the NBA's best competition so far. The Los Angeles Lakers, who were considered the best team in the NBA. So coming into this game, I mean, a lot of teams, a lot of people consider them the class of the NBA, the true number one team. And they came into Milwaukee, and without Eric Bledsoe, mind you, Eric Bledsoe, who has been phenomenal against the Lakers in the majority of times we have faced them since he came to Milwaukee. Without him, without his all-star level defense and elite penetration into the paint, and the Bucks controlled them, and they didn't dominate them, but they controlled the game, and at times it felt, especially towards the end, that the Lakers might be able to make a run, but for the most part, it was pretty solid control by the Bucks. And like I said, this was the class of the NBA coming into this game. The Los Angeles Lakers, the big money, big market team, the superstar LeBron James, and his sidekick Anthony Davis, who had a really awesome night tonight. I think he had 38 points. And the Bucks just went and beat them. And Giannis hit 5 threes. Everyone, that was the weakest part of his game, and nobody has really seen him do that on the national stage yet, and he did it, and he set a career high. He was ready for this game. He knew that this was a game, that he wanted, and to prove to everybody, what he's been working on, and he went out there and he did it. So, all I can say, is tonight was truly a special night, and the Bucks proved themselves to be worthy of being the number one team in the league, and Giannis proved himself, in my opinion, to be the best player in the league, and the torch officially, in my opinion, has been passed. I was kind of conflicted before coming into this game, but seeing what Giannis did on this stage against the best team in the league, according to a lot of people, against the best player in the league, according to a lot of people, that made my decision for me. So, and I still love LeBron, by the way. I wouldn't say I'm a fan, but I like him a lot. I don't know. I like the way he plays the game. I like, a lot of things about what he's achieved over the years. But right now, Giannis is the king of the NBA. And I think this team, there's something special about him. So we'll just have to see how the rest of the season plays out. But anyways, guys, those are my thoughts on tonight's game. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. Did tonight prove that Giannis is the best player in the NBA? Leave your comment in the comment section down below. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Go Bucks.